We will have the risk for thunderstorms a little later this evening. Now, this is the severe outlook today. The threat much greater to our west and southwest, but that lowest threat level, level 1 of 5, does clip our area. We don't have as much energy for these storms to feed off of, but we are going to have to watch them closely as they approach. Currently, into southern Ohio, you see the dew points up in the 60s to around 70. That's a lot of fuel for storms to feed off of. One of the things you need to get those strong storms is moisture for them to strengthen with. Now, as we look into southern Ohio, this product showing where the better energy is, it does stay primarily to our south. But what I'm watching as we go through the evening will be strong winds in the atmosphere above, trying to push that to our area, push those storms in our direction, and also trying to send a little bit of that moisture to us. That could help fuel some of those, giving them enough strength to maintain themselves as they move in our direction. Now, as far as that risk goes for rotating storms, it is much greater to our south. Where you see these greens and yellows, that's the future tracker here showing that greater potential for rotating storms, and that does primarily stay to our south through this evening. So my primary concern would be storms that are capable of tapping into some of the strong winds in the atmosphere above, grazing our area later this evening. This is Future Tracker on a wide view. You see some of those storm cells looking a little stronger to our south. By about 8:30, we start looking for rain picking up, and then any of these storms that especially come close to southern Columbiana County could have a little extra strength to those. So we'll watch that closely as we head through the late evening. By 11 o'clock, could be some gusty showers or thunderstorms moving through, but past midnight, that heavier rain exits, that threat for storms ends for us, and then as we go into tomorrow morning, we're looking at just some isolated lingering showers or sprinkles. There will be a lot of clouds tomorrow morning. They start to thin out in the afternoon. Notice our temperatures not very warm for our Thursday. I think we could do a few degrees better than this, but I'm looking for highs right around 70 degrees as we'll keep an eye out for a sprinkle during the afternoon as well. So downpours and thunderstorms moving higher up on the trouble tracker list through this evening. We'll keep an eye out for a gusty storm, and that risk for localized flooding also something we're watching for, because I expect about a half an inch to up to an inch of new rainfall after yesterday's heavy rain. 55 degrees, that overnight low. Tomorrow morning, well, we'll watch for a sprinkle early on. Late morning commute, not looking too bad. Lots of clouds, though, to start our day. They break apart a little bit for the afternoon with some peaks of sun and 70 degrees the high. Now, Friday's not going to be a washout, but don't be surprised if you encounter an isolated shower or sprinkle in the afternoon. And then this weekend, temps staying in the 70s, both Saturday and Sunday. The chance for some showers, not a washout Saturday. That does look more hit or miss. Sunday could be a little bit more of a soaking rain. We'll keep an eye on that. Next week, though, we'll finally get these temperatures warming back into the 80s.